Hello everyone, it's Just a Dad. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to do all the maintenance on the Dreame L60 Ultra Robot Vacuum Cleaner. I'm going to show you how to replace the mop pads. We're going to clean the dual brush roller design, replace the side brush, clean all the sensors. We're going to replace the dust bag. And we're also going to clean the sensors here and also replace the dustbin and clean the dustbin filter. It gets extremely dirty. You should be doing that every couple weeks. Now, I have purchased over 50 different generic kits for different Roborock and Mova, so I will put the links to the ones that work the best in my description and on my website, justadadapproved.com. This is kind of a hybrid. It shares the dustbin filter as the Mova V50 and the Dreame X50, but the brush roller design is like the X60. See that blue brush roller? So there's not a lot of generic parts out for this yet, so I will be updating my website when I find some that work. Okay, so down here, we want to take this filter out and clean it. We're going to clean this down here. Looks like there's some stuff on here. This is a pretty good self-cleaning base, but looks like we are getting a little bit of dirt right here we're going to clean. We've got the solution tank. We can put the Dreame solution in there. It's used quite a bit of it already. Looks like it might have a little bit of leak there. I need to keep an eye. Oh no, that's because I had it upside down. When I brought this back from home, I turned it on its side, so it doesn't have a leak. Okay, so let's replace the dust bag. Pull this lever, that's going to close the opening. Keep pulling it, and it should slide out. Now, I get asked all the time, do robot vacuum cleaners actually work? Well, let's cut the dust bag and actually see. This is the Dreame L60 Ultra. It's been at my home. I do have a pet. Wow. It's been doing a good job of vacuuming up dog hair. That is incredible. Look at all the fine dust and particles it's been getting. Big chunks. That is been doing an extremely good job of vacuuming. Okay, take the new dust bag. You're going to kind of slide it in this tray. Okay, put the bag, make sure the bag doesn't get in there, and push this down all the way. This should be nice and flush right here. And then just kind of open it up. I do notice that this bag is kind of meant for a little bit bigger opening, but the solution tank is pretty big, so that's why it didn't fill all the way up. And then just take this and put this on. Over to the robot, this does not have LiDAR navigation, so that doesn't go up and down. So the sensors on the front are going to be extremely important. And it's been doing a good job of navigating. I call this the slow and steady robot, because since it doesn't have LiDAR, it uses this time of flight sensor on the front, and it's very cautious. So it's not very fast when it cleans your home, but it is able to go under thin things. Let's take this off. First, don't forget about, these are cliff sensors here, these little black windows. Here, 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 and here. That's the carpet sensor. We don't want to damage that, but it may have a bunch of dust in there. Just kind of take something like that. Now let's take the dustbin filter. This is extremely dirty, and you should be cleaning this every couple weeks. Wow, yeah, I didn't keep up on the maintenance. I let it go a whole month. But that is reusable. Mop pads, they just pop off. Now, the base station does a good job of cleaning them. These are almost time to be replaced. You can see they're starting to get really frayed, and that's from the base station cleaning them. But they capture a lot of dirt. But you can freshen these up by putting these in your laundry. And we're going to wipe that off with a damp cloth. Now this is like the Dreame X60 brush roller. It's not interchangeable with like the X50. No hair wrap, but extremely dirty. Now these still have some life left in them. They're just really dirty. But let's pull it off. It'll come off. That we're going to wash. And same with this. Ooh, it's really on there. There. This, we can wipe that down a little bit. I'm not going to wash that though. Down here, we're going to wipe this off with a damp cloth. That's a membrane. We do not want to damage that membrane. That's a really thin membrane. Now we're going to take, that's a #1 Phillips. Hold it and unscrew the screw only. Now these things have a tendency to fall off. This one probably has a little bit more life in it, but I'm going to show you how to replace it. Put it in there. It should go down. Okay, this is not the right one, because this is like what the X50 and the Mova V50 take. It can retract the side brush. This one cannot retract the side brush, so this is very specific to this model number. So put it on, and then you're going to hold it, and then screw this down. Get it nice and tight, but don't break it. Now I like to blow everything out too. I'll put a link to this. This blower works great. It charges with USB-C. On my website, justadadapproved.com. Okay, so everything that I'm using, I'll put a link on my website, justadadapproved.com, under maintenance. This scrubbing bubbles kills bacteria. And then this is the world famous cleaning brush that just works for everything. I'll put a link to it also. And every time I empty my dirty water tank, I put an Effort tablet in there. That helps prevent the odor. Now the L60 is easy to clean. Here I'm cleaning the dustbin filter. It's reusable. You also have to wash the dustbin once in a while, but everything's very easy to clean. You will have to replace the brush rollers, but they can be cleaned. Cleaning the L60 is very easy. Now if you're like me and you're in a hurry, you can blow this stuff dry, but it is best to let it dry in the sun. Okay, we still have to clean this area down here. That's where this brush is going to come in really handy. And then just get a towel, wet towel. That way you can clean this all off. This is going to clean up very nice. There, that cleaned up very nice. Okay, same wet towel. Again, we don't want to get any water inside the robot, but we may have to scrub. Be careful of that membrane right there. But you may have to scrub right there a little bit, but it's cleaning up very easy. Okay, let's put the new mop pads on. You want to make sure and engage the Velcro. I did have to wipe that little center part out. This is the pivot. Line it up and engage the Velcro. Now let's grab this, slide that on. There's the brown one, slide it on. You may have to rotate this. It should sort of click into place. Same with this one. There. Now we're going to find the arrow. And then you're going to go in at an angle, rotate it, and go down. Make sure that is nice and flush. Take your door. We're going to put the front feet in first and wiggle it. Wiggle. Both of those should click into place. Again, this is the same filter as the Mova V50, X50, L50. Put that in, and we're ready to go. And don't forget about our little filter over here. Okay, let's go in and reset the maintenance reminders. Clean history, it's got 39 cycles. It's been doing a good job at my home. Consumables, click consumables. The filter we did replace. It needs cleaned every 2 weeks, but it needs replaced after 150 hours. Side brush, main brush still has some time. Mop pads and dust bags are replaced as needed. Sensors, we did clean the sensors. And the omnidirectional. So this is going to be just a data approved. Maintenance on it's very simple. There's not many generic parts available for it yet. I anticipate more coming available, and I will purchase those. Make sure they're good and put them on my website, justadadapproved.com. There's going to be a maintenance section. You just type in your robot. It brings up all the maintenance items for that robot. Now, make sure you check out the video if you are thinking about buying this, because it's different. Now, it's not LiDAR based, but it actually did a pretty good job at my home. But you've got to understand a few things about it. It's very cautious and it's not fast. So battery life's going to be not as good, but it does go. This is Dreame's first attempt at going under furniture. No spinning LiDAR that goes up and down or spins. So not too bad for a Gen 1. I expect their Gen 2 to be a little bit better. But again, make sure you wait for this to go on sale. Don't pay full price for this. The best place to find the link is my website, justadadapproved.com. I am an Amazon affiliate. If you end up purchasing the product using my link, the product's not going to cost you anymore. but I do earn a small commission from the sale. This is Home of the Honest Review. I've purchased over 200 robot vacuum cleaners with my own money. That way I can give you my honest opinion on these. I do appreciate everybody's support. Check out my best robot vacuum cleaner of 2026 video. It's the Mova V50. Thanks everybody for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit the like and subscribe button. Also check out where you can find all my approved products on my website, justadadapproved.com. You'll see a little link to it here at the end of the video. If you click on that, that's going to take you right to my website.